Been playing around with some geometry and trying to come up with some creative forms. Um, um, these are not standard platonic forms. I'm just trying to come up with something design-wise, creative and different. And they're made from using 3's and 7's, right? Triangles and septagons. And I thought that would be fitting for today. Today being the 7th of the 3rd month. And I'll just give you a little show you what they look like. I made 2 of them. And I just made them out of cardstock and for now. So all the kind of material I can work with right now. But so there's the 3 and there's the 7's. And that's what that makes. When you use 3 and 7's, it gives you this. And then that made 3 triangles on the sides. And so I got to that point. And you really never know, right? When you're just trying to come up with different stuff. You just don't know what it's going to do, whether it'll even make a form. Sometimes they don't. And when I got to the other side, I did get the angle for a septagon in each of those sides, but I couldn't use, because I got stumped here at first. I didn't know what to do, because you couldn't use septagons, whole septagons, because they would just interfere with each other, and then you wouldn't be able to get a form. So I used 3 sides from each septagon, 3/7 of a septagon to give me 1, 2 of those 3 sides, and then that gave me a triangle in the middle. And you can see from that view there, it's got a total of 9 sides, which is interesting. And you can also see that it does have a slight slope on each of those to come up to the tip of that. So I made one, and I decided to make another one to see what kind of, how I could put them together, what kind of stuff they would, what kind of form they would make. They're kind of like geometrical sculptures in a way, It's kind of interesting, and you just match the shapes like however, and you can come up with different stuff. And you'd have to make a whole bunch of these to see what else it makes in a larger kind of thing. But I just wanted to make 2 of them, and I got to this point. I thought it was worth sharing. Let's see if I can get a good slide here. And so that made a neat little kind of geometrical sculpture. gives you these figure eights on 3 sides. And I already showed you the other, there's the other side, the other view. So that's the 3's and the 7's. And it's a total of 6 septagons and 8 smaller triangles, 2 bigger triangles, and 6 3/7 of a septagon for those little portions in there. And as I was just saying, it also gives you these figure eights on 3 sides. So it gives you these 3/8 kind of a look too. So anyways, I thought that was pretty cool. It's worth sharing for the 3's and the 7's on the 7th day of the 3rd month.